Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and I want to talk about He-Man. I wasn't going to talk about it, but then I saw the trailer, and I'm just like, yeah, I guess they don't want people to love He-Man anymore because it's two for two, where it's been horrible decision making by Netflix and Mattel with He-Man itself. I mean, the new He-Man CGI stuff looks like trash. You're talking about it's supposed to be for kids, but my thing is that shouldn't excuse the fact that you're making a product that has fans already built into it. And if you want the toys to be sold and your target demographic is kids, if the toys look ugly and the show's ugly and it doesn't look all that interesting, and on top of that, you don't know if most parents even have Netflix for the children to watch. So did you guys think about that kind of target audience? Because most kids are actually watching YouTube. If you really quote unquote want to target for children, it's the same thing with WB and putting all these children's shows on HBO Max first. And I'm just like, that's great and all, but most kids aren't watching streaming services. I mean, maybe they might be watching Disney Plus because it makes sense because it's called Disney Plus. But other than that, Netflix, HBO Max, I doubt it. I doubt it. Most kids are literally probably watching random videos on YouTube, and there's nothing wrong with that or anything. But stop trying to hide behind kids. So let's get that whole "is for kids" out. It's for the kids out the window, because just because stuff is for kids, you're taking a franchise that has a built-in audience already. Stop trying to excuse that fact and stop trying to hide behind kids as the reason to justify why you set up there and changed everything about the characters. The only good thing is at least He-Man is called He-Man and Master of the Universe, unlike Masters of the Universe Revelation that bitch ass Kevin Smith lied about. Like, it's just crazy. Like what's going on and stuff like that. Why are we doing that? The video and stuff like that. Like, I mean, it is what it is, but I don't know. I mean, these 80 properties are getting destroyed left and right and side to side just because some weirdos want to go and change everything or whatever. First, the show that was supposed to be a quote unquote sequel, everything was wrong because it didn't have enough women in it. It wasn't made for women and stuff like that. Newsflash, dumbasses. Everything's not made for everybody. Stop trying to include everybody in everything. Nobody says, "Oh, Barbies are inclusive to men and stuff like that." We don't turn the women into big breasted bitches with hips and asses and stuff like that. If you really want to make things more acceptable for men and stuff like that, we don't do that with the Bratz dolls or anything. Anything that women do, don't men don't come in there and complain and be like, it's not made for men and stuff like that. Don't nobody ever take a female property show and reboot it and be like, what would be cool if we did Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but what would be cool if Buffy was replaced with a guy. So his name is Buffy though, but he's a guy and he's black, but he's gay. You get what I'm saying? Like, we don't nobody does that. So stop trying to go into a franchise that is mostly targeted towards men and get mad that people, that men or don't I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't get mad that majority of the franchises that you guys are targeting, I mean, that you want to try to change everything, is mostly male dominant. It's just how life goes. There are things that are important to men that aren't important to women, and vice versa. You don't have to change everything about a franchise to please and accommodate people. If people want to watch it, if people want to like it, that's fine. But understand who your majority target audience is. It's men, it's boys. But you gotta have these shows where the men are these masculine, inspiring people and not these loser failures who has to get out of the way for a strong female character or just a moron idiot. Like, that doesn't make any logical sense. and it's getting annoying too, to be honest. I mean, you're looking at the CGI, and guess what? They couldn't help themselves. They had to race swap Tila after they made her a butch lesbo in the Master of Revelation. They was like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if she was black too? And I guess Man at Arm is black too. He looked like Samus from Metroid Prime. Oracle is a robot. I don't even know who. Then they got Ram Bam Woman and stuff like that. He Man, Adam is a little twink, little skinny boy, and then when he transforms, he has the power or whatever. He got all this armor and stuff, which makes no damn sense. Even though he skipped leg day, you know, but he has this big upper body. So I don't know what to tell y'all. I just kind of find it weird that you know we're 2 for 2 with this show. I mean, it's the same thing with She-Ra. You guys destroyed a franchise that didn't even need to be destroyed just to accommodate some weirdos or some people who felt like they weren't accepted or something like that. I don't know. I'm just getting kind of tired of these same rhetorics. Oh, we need diversity. Oh, we need inclusion. We need LGBT and all that kind of stuff. No, you don't. Not everything is made for everybody. That's just the real truth. That's the real facts of the matter. That's the crux of everything. You got to stop trying to change everything around for inclusion and diversity. I'm sorry if your target audience is mostly male and mostly straight. I don't know what to tell y'all. I really don't know what to tell y'all. You keep that audience. That's the audience. Why would you push that your primary audience out the way to try to bring in a small minutia of your audience? I just don't make that make sense to me, please. Make that make sense. You have this small community of people, less than 10% maybe generous. And that's including um LGBT community, that is include blacks, that's including Asians, that includes Latinos. I mean, minority for a reason. So what? We're like maybe 15% of the United States population. I know it sucks, but it's the truth, and it's just something that we have to get over. We really do. But it's when your target audience, especially when it comes to entertainment, is mostly a man thing. Yes, women like to be entertained, but they find other things that can entertain them more so than men can. You give men video games with gorgeous women and cool men, a half decent story, we're fine. But when you start going in there, you got to change up everything. You got to replace the characters that we like. You got to cover up the characters and all that kind of stuff. Don't nobody want to deal with it anymore because you're taking away things that are entertaining to us as people. All this censorship nonsense is just retarded, and it kind of sucks to see this new He-Man show is for children. I mean, there were a lot of shows for kids back in the day that still hold up to this day and are very fondly remembered for a reason. And your excuse is it's for kids. Okay, so tell that to every damn Disney movie that came out since 1939's Snow White. Then it's for kids. No, it technically wasn't. It was a full length featured film. It was the first animated featured film, but it was definitely not for the kids. It was not. That was not the target audience at all. So it's the same thing with cartoons in general. Cartoons were target audience were not kids to begin with. So stop using children as a shield. Why do you think a lot of Disney stuff is fondly remembered though? Because a lot of early Disney stuff before the '60s weren't target for kids. They were just Disney movies that Walt Disney wanted to make. And he wanted to make family movies. That's great. Yes, the target audience is family, but he also made sure that it'll be entertaining enough for the adults. And look at how many of the Disney movies are fondly remembered compared to the new stuff that Disney released. Exactly. Most people couldn't even name anything brand new that came out from Disney that would be well fondly remembered compared to the classic stuff. People like to talk trash about the classic stuff, but the classic stuff sells way more. The classic stuff is finally remembered. People will buy the classic stuff more so than they'll buy the new trash. So make it make sense. Just like the 2003 He-Man show is more fondly remembered and will definitely be more fondly remembered than She-Ra Dumbass, Thundercats Roar, Master of the Universe Revelation, and He-Man and Masters of the Universe CGI show. Trust me, people will buy that more so than they'll buy the new stuff. But you guys keep trying to change everything up, and I just don't get it. Stop acting stupid and stop pretending like we don't know what's going on, or you don't know why things are failing. You know why things are failing. You know why He-Man failed, not once but twice. So two for two. But it is what it is. Hey, if you guys like that, it is what it is. I'm just saying it looks trash. I'm not gonna watch it anyway. I didn't watch Master of the Universe Revelation. Um, it just kind of sucks because I think what's gonna happen is when you take franchises like this and you bring them back and you do them so terribly and so poorly, all you do is turn people off from the franchise where they're not going to trust you to do anything else. So congratulations, Hollywood. Congratulations, entertainment. You guys screwed up another well beloved franchise just for agenda. Thanks. Those are my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.